The person I used to be, the person I thought I was, it's almost like I lost myself in that church. My name is Monica Salazar Jimenez, and this is a quote from one of my interviewees of this project, Mireya Alt. My capstone project is called Wounded. This project is on the stories of 3 people who were hurt by the Western Church. My hope is that we can learn how their hurt plays a role in their journeys of life and faith. Many return, but some do not. Their reasons are all different. I'm a journalism major with a concentration in visual media. While I may be a visual concentration, I decided to use all my skills and design a website, interview, write stories, and photograph my interviewees. According to eventel.org, church hurt occurs when people are emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or even physically damaged by those whom they thought they could trust. If the pain felt by those affected is ignored or simply overlooked, it can lead to a very dark place with some unhealthy conclusions. The church hurts many people. After being hurt, they find another church to thrive in. Others don't find their way back. There are multiple reasons that people no longer feel welcome in church. Some of these reasons consist of the church's views on mental health, justice issues, marriage views, and the daily balance of athletics and life. Nearly 4 out of every 10 non-church going people in America, it's about 37%, admitted that the reason why they avoid attending a church is due to negative past experiences endured in the church or by other church members. It is projected that by 2025, only 15% of the American population will attend a church, which will drop further to only 11% by 2050. Every year, about 2.7 million church members drop out of a church membership. One of the main reasons is attributed to church members leaving hurt and wounded, victims after experiencing some form of abuse, disillusionment, or feelings of abandonment and neglect. Some of the questions that I asked my interviewees were, have you been hurt by the church? In what ways did the church hurt you? And have you healed from church hurt, and how did you heal? Mireya Alt, mother-daughter student, her story is called Shadows of the Church. She was 24 years old when she became a new believer. She's now 42. The church she joined led her to emotional and mental distress. Despite enduring abuse in her marriage, the church failed to intervene. Eventually, Alt left, struggling with feelings of loss and a distorted self-identity. She explored different churches in California, seeking genuine Christian communities. Biola University played a crucial role in her healing process, supporting her through post-traumatic stress disorder and helping her rediscover her faith. Despite some difficulties, Alt found a fulfilling church and community, acknowledging the impact of God's grace on her journey toward recovery. Mireya is at the part in her journey where she says, it's almost like when you're used to being abused and then somebody comes and give you your first real hug and says, I believe in you. Bobby Brown is a student at Biola University. He is 21 years old and plays baseball at Biola as a pitcher. His story is called Battling Faith. Hurt by previous experiences where he felt unsupported and unloved, Bobby moved between churches until he found his place in a Presbyterian church that prioritized his growth. He faced challenges balancing church life and baseball commitments, seeking help but being denied. This left him feeling unappreciated. Despite distrust, over time, he built trust in his new church, crediting his youth pastor for fostering growth and healing. While he has largely healed, Bobby acknowledges the fluctuations in his spiritual journey due to external factors impacting his walk with God and leading to a cycle of questions and answers. Megumi Nakazawa is 22 years old. She is an artist, photographer, and Biola alumni. Her story is called Drift from Divinity. Raised in evangelical white churches due to her missionary parents, Nakazawa, a foreigner, felt unwelcome and struggled with the lack of understanding of others' experiences. In 2020, she encountered deep pain as churches integrated toxic right-wing political views that marginalize certain community groups. Seeking empathy during societal crises like George Floyd's murder, and Asian hate incidents, she found apathy, anger, and argumentation instead. At Biola, she observed systemic privileging of certain voices and insensitivity to social issues and experienced hurtful comments in a Bible class. Nakazawa said, I had a very deep personal relationship with God. I read the Bible in 1 year. I was very much passionate about my faith and passionate about sharing it with others too. But due to the hurtful experiences, she was led to take a break from Christianity for healing and self-discovery, expressing doubt about returning to the same Christian spaces. Nakazawa's story adds to the diverse perspectives on church hurt and its impact on spiritual journeys. In the world of visual storytelling, the camera isn't just capturing moments. It's a tool that helps reveal the deeper stories that shape our lives. It goes beyond pretty pictures. It's the focus on the emotions tied to church-related pain and people's spiritual journeys. This project explores the human experience, digging into the complexities of wounds suffered within faith's sacred spaces. Each photo shows the strength, pain, and transformative power in the interplay of spirituality and adversity. These photos have become a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in navigating faith's challenges. Wounded is a visual encouraging reflection and sparking conversation about the impact of church-related pain in our spiritual journeys. Why I did this project? I was also hurt by the Western church. I was disillusioned, manipulated, and led to believe what was not in the Bible. I'm firmly from the apostolic denomination, and am now non-denominational. At the beginning of my journey, I believed all churches were the same, toxic and judgmental, until I took a break from church and was in search for a new one. I found a church that was small, shared the love of God, and supported and accepted you as you are. A Bible verse that helped me through my healing journey was Mark 5:34. It says, he said to her, daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering. If we fall at the feet of God instead of those of the church, we can be healed, but it takes time, all in God's time, using your journey as a testimony to share unto others. Through their stories and mine, I hope this project leaves a lasting impact of this hurt on their life journeys and faith, serving as a compelling testament to the complexities of healing and resilience between personal wounds and one's spiritual path. Thank you.